everyone, welcome to episode 11 of Delta City Building. In today's episode, we will be building a residential zone over here, and I want to make this a gated community, and there will be only one exit and entry point into and out of this particular area. And at the same time, I will also be building a huge highway which is going to start here and go all the way and join up over here. So this will be our southern highway of this particular region. And also I tried something today, and this is a little bit of terraforming which I did in our quarry. Added a little bit of realism to the quarry with mountains around, and a little bit of hills, not mountains, and everything is digging through those mountains to do the mining. There are certain paths which are carved out by the vehicles to reach all these points and certain stuff like that. It's added all around this area, and it goes nearby to the railway tracks as well. It goes all around this place, and then I added a new lane over here which is going from this particular honeysuckle street to our cargo transfer station, which is over here, because I feel that people from, not just I feel, I assume that vehicles from mill industries are actually going to this particular station and overwhelming this road. So if we have an alternate route for this, then I believe that vehicles will be going to here and get it done faster rather than going all around. So this congestion should be getting cleared up quite soon. It's a very large queue over here. Let's hope that it gets sorted out soon. So let's get started, and first we'll build an intersection. We'll go with the roundabout intersection which we built in Park Industries, which had a 10-meter deep highway, 4-lane unidirectional highway, and connecting lanes to it, which seemed pretty good. So we'll go with the same design over here and then bring it in. Okay, let's get started with the episode. So we are making pretty good money. So I bought multiple tiles over here, 2 million worth, nearly like bought about 7 tiles, I believe, or something, 7 to 9 tiles. Okay, so
you're back on the atmospheric piano
we'll
channel,
have some railway
brought to
station
you
over
by
here
Liz
in
Peterson.
future,
I want to share a funny
which is
story
going
with
to
you,
get
lovely
connected to
listeners.
this railway station,
We all
and
know
we'll have
Beethoven,
a to
right?
and fro from
But
these
did you
two
know that
stations,
despite his
while this is
mathematical
going to
complexity
the
of his
outside
compositions,
and maybe to the
Beethoven
north
always struggled with
in the
numbers?
future.
He left school at
Okay.
age of 11 after learning how
First,
to add
we'll
and
start with
subtract,
our
but before learning how to multiply or
intersection.
divide. As a result, he found it difficult to keep track on his finances.
Luckily, his compositions didn't struggle with numbers. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Java mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community. Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat. There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
I think the reason it was because we want this, so let's remove and do that. We'll pause the game.
So we have our roundabout, now we'll connect straight.
I'm actually going to try and measure the distance so that we can get some really symmetric uh, ramps. So I will do a few meters from here, like around 40-50 meters or something, or a bit more than that. I think that would go 100 meters.
So we're starting our rounds over here. This one's of intersection, just in front of it. So first we'll go with this. We can start here. Short-term memory loss over there. I forgot what values I have taken. It's 40 meters and 40 degrees. And this is 132. Let's round it off to something. One 55, 131. 40, 40. And this is going to be 131 and 155. We should be okay. The same goes for here.
Now it's time to set the lanes right, and we can start using this intersection.
Okay, this is good. That's the highway. This one I want to keep it 2 lane actually, so that we have a bit more versatility in the future. Let's do that. We'll take it 10 meters until here and then bring it up. That was somehow not working, so first we'll do the regular 4 lane, and then we'll try to make this into a double lane. And this seems to be working. I think it doesn't work that way, so let's go with the 4 lane itself for now. We'll try to do something later.
Let's keep this 10 meters. I think highway which is going underground will be much cooler than one which is going above, and we'll add some small roundabouts over here to bring the traffic in on these sides. We'll use the stock roundabouts. I think that should actually work on the highways. Let's see. Yeah, yep, it's going to work. Let's connect this track first. Simple bridges are good for us. So we will have one roundabout over here which is going to take us through a main road over here, a main artery road, and then one which is going to bring it in back. And I need some ideas of what to do in this area. Currently I'm not so sure of what to do here. We don't have any proper natural resource in this place. We have something over here which is, I think, farms, so we will be adding farms here later, but this area seems to not have a purpose right now. Maybe you can do it something like slums or something. Maybe that's needed for our city in the future because everyone is getting rich education.
I hope you're having a great time. This is Liz Peterson on the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
This should be good. We can add our main roads of this particular gated community somewhere here, and then just um, have a few entries and exits. We'll make them one way so that traffic can flow a bit easier in these roads. We'll have multiple one ways acting as the main road of this area. Main roads, say, should be one ways. Okay, so we'll go with the regular 4-lane road first. Also, we'll try to make this a bit more natural looking compared to how we have been doing things right now. That should be better. Okay, this should be good. We'll remove certain traffic signals, especially the ones here and the crossings. Everything is double checked. They should be okay. Let's remove the traffic signals. No, we'll let it be now. We'll see how it fares. So in this zone, we'll have low density, medium density, and high density buildings, and certain commercial ones, not extensive commercial, but certain commercial ones, as well as we'll be adding certain healthcare facilities in this community, and then maybe a fire brigade centrally located to reach this place quite easily. Okay, then let's see what we can do now, and let's make the border of this place clear right now. They should not be going beyond the highway, so that the gated community settings don't get applied to it. Okay, this would be good. We'll rename this later. So let's just start adding our smaller streets and maybe alleys.
We'll make these three sections as low density, and then two sections as medium density, and one as high density. We won't be doing any lower end over here. We'll be just using these.
So we might be adding certain services like crematorium and things which should not be inside this, like a school and all, maybe somewhere outside of this place, and then connected by highway, and we'll be having some trams or something running over to pick up people from here to the school, and maybe we can even add some offices over here. That should be good. Some high-rise offices next to this rich gated community. That should be good. And then we'll be having a school, some high schools among the high-rise offices. You know, that's where rich people send their kids to study. They work in the evening to their arts in school.
Hi guys, Liz here. Loving those hobbies. Let's keep the mojo going and queue up for the next one. Don't touch that dial.
Okay, now we'll start adding our zoning over here. So let's do some things before adding zoning. Especially we'll add medical clinic, and then assign it to this zone. We'll add a small fire, city firehouse or community firehouse should be good for this place. Yep, let's add it over here. These two are done. Okay, let's add our office buildings and stuff over here so that we can just connect the crematorium. Otherwise, these people will be doing some really crazy stuff. this much high density should be good. But we won't be adding high density right off the bat, but we'll start with low density and slowly add larger buildings.
Okay, in this section I'll be adding small crematorium.
I think we need to buy this section as well. We'll do that. Need to add a tram station as well, so let's just do that. Now with this we can add our crematorium and the tram station. We need to update our tram lines, like our roads to trams placed in some spaces, and then we'll have a bridge on land to connect it over the highway, because the tram stations don't go onto the trams don't go onto the roundabout. So
Here we add the green forest. Now we upgrade the roads wherever we can. To address the limitations of the city's power grid and combat global warming, the city has passed a resolution to encourage all citizens to reduce their electricity consumption. Be energy smart. Remember to turn off lights and computers when not in use. Good habits can make a big difference. This has been a local public service announcement. The city has adopted a recycling policy. All citizens are encouraged to place their recyclables in the proper receptacles. Let's keep our city green and beautiful. Start today. This has been a local public service announcement. You're listening to the Atmospheric Piano Channel, and I'm Miss Peterson. Don't touch that dial.
going to remove a hell lot of these features, especially the traffic signals and stuff. We have added a lot of junctions. Let's just get rid of those so that traffic doesn't jam. will add few more paths so that people can hop onto the ramps from various places.
We'll upgrade all these small roads on both the sides with side lane roads so people can cycle around.
I think we can make all these larger roads into cycling roads as well, since this is a community. I think this should be good for now. So we'll start zoning. We'll start with this area and then we'll go slowly over here. We'll add a police station as well, just to be safe. We need a police station. I would get in any city. The police station can be here. Also, I want to upgrade this or just remove this and place a larger fire station, because this has to take care of both these districts. I don't think 3 fire stations will be sufficient. We would be needing a proper fire station. I think this community fire station looks good. Costed us quite a bit, but this should be good. So let's start zoning. We won't be adding anything beside the main road, otherwise it will just take up a lot of traffic. We will be adding it on this side, on this main road and this road, but not on the actual ring road of this particular gated community. I won't be adding it fully right now, because if I do it, then the traffic will be horrendous.
Here, the low density and medium density, we'll use these two parts, and this is the high density. So we'll add them all. You're listening to the atmospheric piano channel, and I'm with Peterson. Don't touch that dial. we'll add some recreation now. Let me just make this. We'll add some parks, tennis courts, another gym. We can't add some really cool stuff, but I think that should be okay. We'll add this here, it should be good. And then business parks along with here. Some smaller parks like way around. And activity playground. Yeah, that looks okay. A dog park in this corner. Baby playground for babies here. I think that's okay for now. Let's unlock, unpause and see it unfold.
Once we have people occupying this place comfortably, I think we just run it for now. Start running it for now. That people will use this. Okay. The whole housing need has just crashed with this. That's good actually. Now let's add commercial. We'll add high density commercial on this main road and then low density on this road. Okay, this is okay. Oh, we have medium density coming up again. So let's add some more medium density over here. This should be good enough for now. Okay, we are having low density requirements, so let's start. We'll do some waterfront housing in this area.
Let's go for really small zones. We'll fill it up with cycle parkings and all later. Oh, we can do it now instead of later. It should be good.
Okay, we have 3 cycle parkings, and we'll have them in various places in their houses and in offices and stuff. Okay, there's no water and drainage here. Let's connect it. And even electricity is not connected, right? So let's drag it from here, drag it down. Yep, it's connected and it's flowing. Water and sewage from here to here. Yep, this should be good. we'll just have it to move only in the morning, and yeah, need to add schools. So I would be adding city elementary school right here. This will be only for these people. Also added the high school. We are making enough to not worry too much about its charges, and I think we are making a bit more. Yes, we are making a bit more than what we are making, and the population has been going up and down. That's weird. It was 69,000 or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, the gauges have popped up quite fast. Okay, let's zone the commercial somewhere else, because I don't think people will start coming in over there. Yeah, it's not so strong for some reason. Okay, so let's get back to adding zoning. Don't have any office demand right now, but we'll zone and keep certain office buildings so that people can actually move in and start working whenever they want to. Okay, that should be good. Commercial has been read out. Nice. We have one commercial with oxygen. And people are moving in, like things are getting built. I don't think much is complete. So let's wait and see. And I will be doing the waiting and seeing, and we'll be meeting in the next episode, where we'll be adding a stone crusher or stone mine in this area, a very large one, and with the inspiration of how hilly can also come under this particular industry. I will be doing something really good as a quarry, and I will be adding a single large industry for the quarry, or maybe 2 or 3 at max. So then see you all later. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.